Well, hello and welcome along to Hong Kong Direct, your weekly roundup of everything Hong Kong racing related. On this week's show, we'll be hearing from Karis Teetan about his comeback to action and he being back amongst the winners this week. But before we do that, we're going to take a look back at what was a fantastic meeting last weekend. It was HKIR, of course, and just so many top performances to remember. Let's have a look back with the review.
He tries to go with them, but it's Win Marilyn in front. She's gone clear by a length on Botanic and Glory Vase. It's Japan, it's Win Marilyn, and it's Damien Lane for the Vase.
Yeah, very special to win a Group 1 here in Hong Kong. Been here on numerous occasions and haven't been able to break through, so to do it's a great relief, and to do it with the Japanese was really special.
Wellington's after him from Mikhail Yell, Courier Wonder and Skyfield. Wellington ranged up to sight success. Courier Wonder and Skyfield. Wellington, he's back to his best, baby. He's a sprint winner. Wellington from sight success or Skyfield.
He's a very good horse. I'm obviously very fortunate to pick up the ride, and poor Alexis had the bad luck of not being here today. He's a horse that's proven at the top level, and I think it's his 4.1 now, is it? And the pace was steady early. He was able to get a nice bit of cover just back from midfield, moved into the race comfortable, and I got to the front too early, to be honest. But he's a talented horse and pleasure to ride.
California Spangle has 2 lengths on him. Golden 60. He's trying his heart out. California Spangle, a length on Golden 60. California Spangle, the chess master. That is Purden. Tactically brilliant. California Spangle beat Golden 60.
And I'm very proud of the horse. Got this kind of, I expect him to win an international race one day. And lucky I have Zach with me. I mean, Zach won the perfect race today. I mean, you know, as we plan the tactics, how to ride the race, everything can change within seconds. It turned out to be so fantastically good.
Tony, pre-race, asked me if I could just let the horse roll along a little bit more than what we had last time, and I was trying to get him to roll along, but he, like I've said previously, he's a lot more relaxed this season, and he kept coming back underneath me, and you know, I kept trying to click him along, but he was waiting for the other horses, and I think we've seen today that he is a little bit versatile.
Romantic Warrior, he's well clear in the Hong Kong Cup. He's 3 lengths over Money Catcher, Denon the Kid. He is the perfect racehorse, Romantic Warrior, and he's now a Hong Kong Cup winner. Romantic Warrior by 5 for James McDonald.
Yeah, that was a superstar performance, wasn't it? So he put himself in a great spot, fast from the gates, switched off, and that Danny Shermy's had him in tip-top order the whole time. He's very, very good. He's just got a great attribute of switching off and a great turn of foot. But his best attributes is taking a position.
Well, Romantic Warrior there, fantastic in victory. Karis Teetan due to get back on board the horse when he next lines up in the Stewards Cup, and great to see Karis back amongst the winners this week at Happy Valley as well. I sat down with the Mauritian and we start by chatting about the prospect of getting back on board Romantic Warrior. Karis Teetan, many thanks for joining us on this edition of Hong Kong Direct, obviously after what was a really busy week with HKIR. I want to start by asking you about the prospect of getting back on a horse like Romantic Warrior, because he was so impressive, Karis, and he's a horse that you've had a lot to do with.
Yes, thanks, Nick. Yeah, firstly, it's just nice to get back on horses again in the morning and racing. But to be able to actually sit on him from yesterday, and I rode him again today. So to just sit on him again is just, you know, this is what we wake up 4 in the morning to ride good horses like that. So it's a pleasure to be able to ride a horse in his level again.
Before we touch on your return winner, which was obviously fantastic at Happy Valley, how do you as a rider deal with even riding against that horse in a race? Because you did so in the Cup. I mean, how do you process that in your mind, Karis?
You know, like it's very hard, but because when I was diagnosed with the thyroid issue, I knew, you know, because firstly I did not know when I will come back, how long it will take. So I was already sort of prepared myself to know that, you know, this horse is going to the Cup, and I will, you know, 90% I will not be able to ride him. So it was not just like a split thing that happened, then it would have been worse, I think. So I've sort of prepared myself and know what was happening. And, you know, I've been in Hong Kong for so long, and I think Hong Kong has taught me to just be a stronger person. Mentally, if you're not strong here, you will not survive. So, I mean, it was hard to watch, and also being in a race and seeing him, you know, going past the line first. But somehow I'm still happy for the horse and the connection to be able to achieve such a big, on a big stage.
You've had to put a big issue behind you, and you have done so, obviously coming back with a winner. I want to cast your memory back to the 18th of September. You had 8 rides. None of them finished out of the first 4. You rode a treble. You must have thought, wow, how good's my season going? And then it was all stopped in its tracks.
Yeah, actually, that day when I rode, I was at my worst with this condition. So, yeah, I don't know how I did it, but, you know, it was of course a great day for me. I ended up riding 3 winners. I think that Monday, when I found out that I will not ride for a while, this is when it like really hit me, because knowing you just had 3 winners the day before and suddenly you will not race, and you don't even know when you will race again.
Happy Sharing driving through the centre late. Setanta, Happy Sharing claimed the lead. Setanta with a drive, Setanta with a win. Setanta gives Karis 3.
So yeah, it's been a tough journey, to be honest. Like the last few months has been really hard to just take everything in, and of course it's a month in December especially, you know, the big races are coming, and you don't know if you'll be able to ride. So it hasn't been easy, but I think there's a lot of benefit in it too. I think life in general has taught me that, you know, you should not take life for granted, to be honest. You should just, you know, respect yourself, look after your body, and do the right thing.
Happy Valley on Wednesday just gone, King Excelente was a winner for you. That was your first winner back for Douglas White. How did you feel, Karis? I mean, you've ridden a lot of winners, you've ridden a lot of big winners, but I imagine that one was quite special.
Yeah, it felt like I had my first winner in Hong Kong again, to be honest.
King Excelente is coming. I told you he'd sit down, Hero Star. Savvy Chic up the rail, but gobbled up by King Excelente.
To get back, it was always, you want to have the winner as quick as possible. It was all about getting into the momentum again. I mean, my first meeting at Happy Valley on IGC night was okay. And then, of course, I rode the big day on Sunday, and was my 3rd meeting on last Wednesday. So it's just gonna take a few rides, just for yourself for myself to get into a rhythm again. And yeah, I was really happy that I could get a win on that night. Especially Douglas, he's been helping me a bit. When I came back after I was sick, he was the first one to say, "I'll come to the stable, get on a few quiet horses, go around, try to build up your fitness." So it was just nice I could ride the first winner for him on my way coming back.
Karis, you said you got to keep boxing. You're not willing to throw in the towel just yet.
Yeah, of course not. It's a long road in front of me. Like I said, I'm more motivated now, because knowing what horse I'm going to ride in a month's time. So that's what make me get out of bed in the morning, make me go and work hard, and just keep pushing forward.
Well, great to chat to Karis Teetan. Now, he's got 8 rides this weekend at Sha Tin, and the best of them looking as if it might be Baby Crystal. Looks to be a strong chance for trainer John Size. Let's have a look at what's coming up in the next few meetings here in Hong Kong. And we have got a Sunday meeting back to Happy Valley on Wednesday. and Saturday the following week at Sha Tin. That's what's coming up in the next couple of meetings or so here in Hong Kong. As we leave you on this week's edition of the show, a vintage Stewards Cup for you. Ambitious Dragon, 10 years ago, winning the race for a South African duo. Enjoy this, and many thanks for your company on this week's edition of the show. Look forward to having you with us next week. Goodbye.
Thumbs Up gets cover now as he goes on with it from Let Me Handle It. And the grey, the cup winner, California Memory, he's been shuffled all the way back to last. And Chubbuck looking to pull to the outside as they straighten up now. And Lloyd takes extension to the front from Mighty High Ambitious Dragon. White sitting fairly confidently on Ambitious Dragon as he cruises up to extension. And Ambitious Dragon, White still hasn't touched him. He draws a length clear from extension under the bat. Then Sichuan Success, Thumbs Up and California Memory. Now he says go White, and Ambitious Dragon's got the Stewards Cup one. Beats Extension and California Memory.